Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me Saturday's live stream.
Will do, sir.
Yes, with all due respect, this isn't the 1950s anymore. It is not our job to cater to you or take care of you or be there for you for whatever you want. It is up to us to love you and want to do those things for you. And what we want from you is to support us with our decisions. And with that, we will give you whatever you want.
OnlyFans model feels disrespected, gives us the finger, and leaves the live stream. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. This is not a diss video. This is a thank you video. We started this channel for educational purposes. That's why we reached out to Will Nakuzi from the Kava Club podcast. Thank you for letting us host one of your episodes, and of course, rocking the We Menewe merchandise. Will streams the Kava Club podcast every week on his channel, so make sure you tune in. I want to thank the OnlyFans models for their participation, especially Blue. Transparency is important. We asked Will to ask specific questions to get into the mentality of the OnlyFans model. We're going to highlight that and break down what made Blue feel disrespected and what led to her leaving the live stream. We tried something different with this live stream. Let us know in the comment section if you want us to do some more live streaming in the future. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we Menewe. We Menewe.
Well, I guess of course it was a hard decision because everybody's judgment and what everybody would think. But for me, it's not a big thing for me. I'm only worried about what I think or what people that care about me think.
Okay.
And my family's aware of what I do and they're all comfortable with what I do. I mean, they don't love it, obviously, but they all support me and they're there for me and they know that I'm not going to make any decisions that I'm not comfortable with.
Sex work is one of the oldest professions in human history. And in modern times, it's still considered immoral. However, it has become more acceptable in modern society and easier to practice in modern times. Her parents don't love it, but it's not like they banned her from the family. They support her and they are there for her. This is a product of modern times. For example, the word bastard has lost its power because the social status of parents is not highly valued in modern society. Having children out of wedlock is the most normal thing these days. People are no longer confronted with shame. Personally, I have no problems with sex workers. They will always be here. Matter of fact, they are part of the ecosystem. We tell you that you must protect yourself at all times. So it's essential that you know what to protect yourself from. OnlyFans models come with a certain mindset. She already mentioned it in this clip, but she doubles down in the next clip.
I guess the way I feel about it is if somebody doesn't accept me for who I am, then they don't need to be in my life in the first place. Which is basically all I live by, and you know, it all comes down to love, and you know who actually cares about you as a person, and not just cares about you because you're on OnlyFans. You know, it doesn't matter what you do or who you are, as long as you're loved, and I'm definitely loved, and that's great for me.
This I don't give a shit mentality is essential for this business. They have to be selfish. You need to love her no matter what she does. If she did not have this mentality, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing. Don't try to convince these women to do other things with their lives. Don't try to change them into something they're not, because it's not gonna happen. So Blue choosing to be an OnlyFans content creator, that's not the problem. If you're not interested in dating OnlyFans models or sex workers, you can choose to stay away from them. It's her life and she is allowed to do with it whatever she wants. However, this next clip is going to highlight the problems we have with modern women in general.
Yes, with all due respect, this isn't the 1950s anymore. It is not our job to cater to you or take care of you or be there for you for whatever you want. It is up to us to love you and want to do those things for you. And what we want from you is to support us with our decisions. And with that, we will give you whatever you want.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Blue.
The bad ones too. Support you with the bad ones.
Let's go one by one. I'll allow Camila.
I want you to support me with all the bad decisions, the good, the bad. You got to be there for all of it.
This is feminist ideology. She said it's not the 1950s. It's not our job to cater to you, to take care of you, or to give you whatever you want. She has this idea that women in the 50s were slaves. She has this idea that women in the 50s had no say in who they wanted to marry. This is false. The clip ends with her saying that she needs to be supported with the good and the bad decisions. Now, what kind of bad decisions do you mean? Brace yourselves, guys.
If your sons want to be drug dealers and your daughters want to be OnlyFans models or strippers, will you support them as a family? Because family supports everything, even bad decisions. Will you support them?
Well, if my daughter grows up and she's an adult and she wants to make her own choice to be an OnlyFans model, then yes, I will support her and I'll be there for her and I'll make sure that she's safe, because that's my job.
Do your husband agree with that?
Well, yes, of course, my husband agrees that their safety is 100%. That's why I don't include them in my social media whatsoever. And I don't involve them in anything that has anything to do with my OnlyFans or social media at all. My kids barely even touch the internet because I know this is what happens on the internet.
She has children. This means her profession will have a direct impact on her children. Parents should lead by example. So if her daughter decides that she wants to become an OnlyFans content creator, she has no choice but to support her. I have no problem with women want to be OnlyFans content creators, but I do have a problem with parents doing adult content, especially with the internet these days. The internet is forever. She talks about not letting her children touch the internet. It's not just about your children not touching the internet. You can't stop the world from touching the internet. And Fatty brings up something really serious.
Don't you care about the bullying or stuff like that will happen, unfortunately, sooner or later?
Honey, you're going to get bullied no matter what.
This is where things go downhill fast. Stay focused, guys.
There's a lot of types of bullying. There's bullying because you are the last one to be picked on the football team. And there's bullying because your mother that comes pick you up every day at school is doing adult content. You know that, right? You know there's a difference.
Of course, and as long as you love yourself and you're okay with you, that's the only thing that matters, is that you're loved and the people that you love you, and that's all. You need to be accepted by all the people around you, and that's all that I promote is acceptance. And no matter what my children choose to be or choose to do, I will accept that.
This is where the politically correct answers don't work anymore, because this situation is no longer just about you. You're dealing with children that you have to raise until they become adults, and they did not make the choice to have a mother that's on OnlyFans. You can talk about love and acceptance as much as you want, but you have no idea what negative effects bullying has on kids. Janice.
Kids who are bullied can experience negative physical, social, emotional, academic, and mental health issues. Kids who are bullied are more likely to experience depression and anxiety, increased feelings of sadness and loneliness, changes in sleep and eating patterns, and loss of interest in activities they used to enjoy. These issues may persist into adulthood. Health complaints: decreased academic achievement, GPA and standardized test scores, and school participation. They are more likely to miss, skip, or drop out of school. A very small number of bullied children might retaliate through extremely violent measures. In 12 of 15 school shooting cases in the 1990s, the shooters had a history of being bullied.
This is serious, guys. So as a parent, this is not what you should want for your children. This selfish mentality might be good for you, but it's not good for others, especially your children. Selfish people don't consider how their behavior affects others. Their own convenience is all that matters. And now we're going to show you some kryptonite.
Okay, I don't want to be a bully. I was just asking because no man on that right mind will defend or support their daughters to be strippers or OnlyFans models. You are doing a selfish act, and you are going behind the curtain and say, no, we should support each other. No, we should support good ideas and protect our kids. If our kids are doing bad decisions with their life, we should suppose we are the first barrier that separates them from bad decisions. So I don't believe your husband support this, because no man on their right mind, even if they are on that circle, they know what's going on that place, so they don't want their kids to go there. So just say it. I like the money. I'm making a bad decision or the selfish decisions for my family, and I'm cool with that. I will bear the consequence 3, 5, 10 years from now. But don't mix that with being a good decision or supportive decision, because it's not. It's a bad decision, and we need to stop this, because accountability.
Well, I absolutely did not come on here to be disrespected. So if that's what I'm doing, I'm going to leave.
That's the problem. I think
All
you
right.
are emotional now. That's the thing.
So look. So let's just stick to the argument. Let's just stick to the.
Now that was kryptonite. Women don't like to be held accountable. I'm disappointed that Blue left the stream because she wanted to know how men think about this situation. She is aware that people regard what she does as immoral. With Fatty giving his opinion and asking her to take responsibility for what she does, she feels disrespected, but nobody was blocking her from speaking her piece. This is where you speak up instead of leaving the stream, because now you prove you cannot deal with criticism, especially when it comes to your kids. And the criticism was legit. That's why she put the middle finger up before she left, because the truth hurts. And this is not just women on OnlyFans. We're dropping a video that goes into episode 7 of Harlem called The Strong Black Woman. And we'll be highlighting some of the negative consequences of women embracing this image of a superwoman. It's gonna be a long video because there's so much to unpack. And remember guys, you are free to make whatever choice you want, but you are not free of the consequences of the choice. Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.